Hey everybody, especially you shiny hunters, you're gonna like this. A new shiny hunting method has been discovered on Reddit. And guess what? This lets you control, my hair dude, this lets you control which shiny you get from a raid den. Yeah, you heard me right. You guys are wanting to get all your shinies. I mean, you can get any shiny from this because all the raid dens in there have like almost every Pokemon. Every raid den in the game has almost every Pokemon in the game anyway, almost. So you guys can actually control your shiny decks if you do this. Could take a little bit of time to do it that way as well, obviously, but the point of this is you can get shiny Gmax. If you get a shiny, any shiny in a raid den, you can change it to a shiny Gmax. Yeah, the credit for this apparently goes to Pokemon RNG over on Reddit. That seems to be who's getting all the credit for this, for discovering how to control and manipulate RNG in this game. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. The important thing to know about this is, guys, it does not speed up your shiny chances. It just gives you the power to control what shiny you get. You can change the shiny slot with a different Pokemon. And guys, just to be nice to you guys, I'm just going to summarize it very quickly and very shortly at the very end of this video, but the rest of the video is going to go through it in detail. So if you get a little lost, just keep watching till the end and I'll give you the very short summary of it, so hopefully you can get it all together and start doing this yourselves. So let's go through it step by step. Very quickly, we're going to do the steps we know already as quick as possible. First thing you want to do is you want to pick a den. Just like this. This den spawns Gigantamax Charizard, and we're going to try and go for a shiny Gigantamax Charizard for the purpose of this video. Next thing you want to do, guys, is you want to try and throw your wishing pieces in until you get a rare raid den, the purple beam. So I'm going to do the old gimmick here, which if you guys don't know, you want to turn your text onto slow if you don't want to waste wishing pieces and save time. And you got to save your game like this. And then you can throw your wishing pieces in. If by the point you're throwing it in, you see the red, if you see a red beam, you want to hit home and you want to close your game if it's not a rare beam, because that will save your wishing piece and you can go back and you can try again, like this. It's a red beam and I'm closing my game. Do that until you get a purple beam. Alright guys, let's try to make this as painless as possible. Once you have the purple beam, this is where things start to get interesting. What you need to know is, everything in this beam is predetermined. Every Pokemon you have every day is predetermined already. There's a shiny in there somewhere, maybe, maybe. But wherever that shiny is, it's always going to be in the same position in the queue. So we have to work our way through the queue, okay, essentially. So we can control where that shiny lands. We want that shiny to land in the 4th position, in the 4th check of checking this queue. So when you have that purple beam, guys, you need to save the game. Then what you need to do, guys, is you need to check 4 Pokemon. And by doing that, you're going to go in here and you're going to invite others just like this. You're going to change the day. So you can get rid of the first 3. You kind of have to get rid of the first 3, guys, because you can't really check them. Because you have to reset your game and all that stuff already anyway, so you're not going to be able to get to the 4th Pokemon that way. The 4th Pokemon is with the Holy Grail, because that's the 4th position is one you can change by reloading your game. That's a Salazzle. We're going to change that one too. This is the 2nd Pokemon. Just like this. But yeah, just in case you didn't hear me there, guys. The 4th Pokemon in the queue changes every time you close your game and open it again using the same save file. That's why we save at the beginning. So we can change the 4th Pokemon. But what doesn't change, guys, for any of these Pokemon, in all of the Pokemon in this position, in this queue, guys, what doesn't change are their stats and their shininess determined. So this is our 3rd one. Let's invite others to get rid of it. Even if those Pokemon change, the Pokemon themselves, the stats stay the same and they stay shiny. That's right. So if you get a shiny in the 4th position, guys, you can control what shiny that is by resetting your game until you get, say, a Gigantamax Charizard. This is the next one coming up is our 4th check. You want to go in and check it just like normal. It's another one of these. We're going to not invite anyone. We're going to check it like this. All this obviously is done offline. So just check it. It's just a Charmeleon. It's not shiny, right? Yeah, it's not shiny. You want to close your game, just like that. And then you need to open your game again, guys. And now we're going to move ahead in the queue so we can change the position of the 4th Pokemon. We want the 5th Pokemon in the queue to move to our 4th position. And in order to do that, guys, we have to save over the first Pokemon that we skip. Because now, as it stands, I'm loading the same 3 Pokemon that I just checked. And the 4th one is the same stats and the same shininess, but a different Pokemon. Okay? I hope you're following me right now. So we're going to invite others. I had heard rumors that the first 3 can change, actually. I'm not sure, but we'll have to check that out. So let's invite others and get rid of this Pokemon. Just like this. What we see in our 3rd position this time is actually the changed 4th Pokemon, by the way. The Pokemon just changed in the 4th position, just now, because we just reloaded our game. So that's going to move to our 3rd position, so the 3rd position will be different now. Now, after we've gotten rid of the first Pokemon, we want to save the game, and then we want to do the same process again. There's the exact same Salazzle. We're going to invite others, and essentially we're moving this 2nd check to our 1st position now. So that's our first check now, if you know what I mean. In the new try, it's our first check. So we got to go through 3 more Pokemon. I'm going to quit that. The reason is, so the 2nd Pokemon's going to be the same again. I'm expecting Charmeleon, right? Expecting a 3-star Charmeleon, there it is. And we're going to get rid of that too. Before, that was our 3rd check. Now it's our 2nd check. Okay, there we go. Quit out of that. The 3rd Pokemon next is going to be different, but we already know its stats. Well, we don't know its stats, we didn't see them, but we know it's not shiny because that was the Pokemon we checked. It's Charmeleon again. Okay, it didn't change. Fair enough. That's fine. It usually does. So we want to skip through this one as well. Invite others. That was the one we checked before. And we're going to go skip that. Now the 4th Pokemon now is the newest check. This is one we haven't looked at yet. What we're hoping for is a shiny, because if it's a shiny, we can change that shiny to Gmax Charizard. It's a Salazzle. I'll take it. Like before, you just go in, you don't invite, you just check it. If that's a shiny, then we're in luck. Okay, let's have a look here. It's not a shiny. Shinies are white. So, we'll close the game. And while we open it again and we do the same process again, guys. You check 1 Pokemon, then you save your game, then you check 4 Pokemon until you get a shiny in your 4th slot. Guys, I'll be right back when we have a shiny den in our 4th slot. Hey everyone, it's Blaines from 3 days in the future. And I couldn't get a shiny. I tried so hard, I couldn't get a shiny in my 4th slot. And I even had Hefe, the guy I shouted out in my shiny Charizard raid, I even had him help me out, and he was able to help me out and tell me whereabouts in my den that shiny is, that elusive shiny. Sadly, I kept getting 4,000 checks, 5,000 checks, 6,000 checks, 7,000 checks away, so obviously I can't get that shiny down to 4 checks away in time for this video. Maybe not in time for my funeral even. So we're using footage from somebody else. This is the earliest video that I was able to find on YouTube of this exploit working, of a guy who has it, a shiny, on his 4th check. And right now he's doing the glitch that I just showed you guys in detail of me doing. He's going through his 4 Pokemon. The first 3 are the same, okay? And we're gonna see in a minute that he gets to his 4th Pokemon, it's a shiny. Whatever that shiny is, guys, he's going to reset his game. And he's going to change what that shiny is in the 4th position. This is video proof, guys. I wanted to get it myself for video proof. I'm so sorry, I couldn't. I let you down. Please forgive me. It's just so difficult. There's his shiny, guys. That's his 4th check. That's a shiny. Sorry, the video isn't better either. He's closing his game. Imagine that. Imagine closing your game on a shiny. Oh my god. Now, guys, if you want proof of everything I've just explained in my demonstration, in this demonstration, the first 3 Pokemon are the same, okay? he's going to go through his Pokemon again. So keep in mind, guys, because he has a shiny on his 4th slot, that's what you want. So you no longer do the step where you save after the first check. You don't do that, because then you're going to move the shiny to the 3rd slot, and that means when you reset your game, the 3rd slot is not going to change. The shiny is going to stay the same. That's what you do if you want to keep the shiny, guys. You can move it forward. If you get a shiny that you want and you want to farm for other people, you just save your game before you use the den. So that becomes the 1st slot, guys. That becomes the 1st slot. That way it doesn't change. Every time you reload your game, the shiny stays the same. You can farm it for friends, etc. But here he has the shiny on the 4th check, and at the 4th check is when you want to change it, okay? Just want to make it as clear as possible, just because this is a little complicated to get your heads around, and my head too. I mean, I made a bunch of mistakes, I had to re-record over, you know, happens to us all. So here he's going to change, he's going through the Pokemon again, the same 3, and the 4th one is the shiny one. He's changing, and instead he's going to get a shiny Salazzle. I mean, that's the 3rd one gone, okay? He's just changed it. Now he gets another Salazzle. This is the shiny Salazzle. He's going in to check it. It's a shiny Salazzle. It's going to be the same for you guys. This is the den where you get Gigantamax Charizard, by the way. So if you so desired, you just need to reset your game again and again after checking the 4th Pokemon until you get Gigantamax Charizard. And that will be a shiny Gigantamax Charizard. If that's what you want to farm, before you use the den, guys, save. And then it becomes Gigantamax Charizard in your 1st check every time. Alright guys, well done on putting up with all of that. Here's the long-earned summary of this. Maybe it makes things clearer, maybe it answers some of your questions, because I know this is bloody complicated, but I'm going to leave the whole thing on the screen for you guys for a while, so you can just follow the instructions. I think this is the tidiest way to do it. I wanted to demonstrate it in detail so you know exactly what's going on. Now you can use the instructions on the screen to just follow it like that. Now, keep in mind, guys, once you get that 4th Pokemon, don't save and after the 1st check, okay? You want to keep that 4th shiny Pokemon in the 4th slot so you can change it at will. Probably the best outcome is because you can go through and collect all the shinies that spawn in that den. You can do this with any den as well. Guys, let me know if you thought that was useful. I'm so sorry I couldn't get a shiny of my own. I'd really tried very hard, but I tried for like 3 days and I just couldn't get it, guys. So that sucks. That sucks. But we have proof, video proof of the shiny being there that you can change. I know as well, I joined many other people on raids that were doing the exact same method. So I know it works. I know this is 100% true. Drop a sub if you liked it, and good luck shiny hunting, guys. You just got yourselves a 100% shiny Gmax chance. Have fun. See you in the next video. Bye.